What up, witches? Tonight we are playing Strange Antiquities first, and then later I will be streaming My Little Universe. Um, I have not played this game yet. If you have tuned in to my stream on Tuesdays for Strange Horticulture, or if you've played that yourself, this is made by the same devs. Supposedly, this one's better. I have not played yet, so we will be doing that together. Hopefully, I got the sound okay. Because it sounds like it's blasting. Okay, as a thaumaturge's apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Ooh, our cat has two different colored eyes. Oh, pet kitty. Alright, let's check some stuff out. What's that? Oh, nice. Mask of Jupiter. Does that mean the cat's name is Jupiter? Because that's my cat's name. That would be cool. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we've got some random objects all around. We've got an archive that's similar to the other game. I don't know why this one's down here and not with the other stuff. I have no idea what that is. But let's click the bell. This is Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. Alright, so we've got this board. It's kind of cool because a lot of these symbols are symbols used in Wicca, and I'm not sure if they knew that or not when putting them in the game, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so we have like a locked cabinet up here. I'm not sure what that is. What's this? Okay. So I made this thing come out. Not sure what that's for. Alright, this side has a scale, and this has some weights. Okay. Some other artifacts up here. Oh, they need the candles. Okay, so, oh, I guess this keeps, like, a log of the people you meet. So, I don't know if I'm saying this word correctly, but the thaumaturge is Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of strange antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side. A side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter! The cat's name is Jupiter. That is so cool. There's Jupiter! Devourer of souls. That is the best. Actually, it's kind of funny. This cat looks like my cat Jupiter, except for the two different colored eyes. But that does look like Jupiter. So this says Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of the Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Okay. I like this game already because we have a cat that's named Jupiter. Alright. So I guess we can go back. I don't think this goes. Whoa. Okay. That'll come in handy later, I'm sure. Alright, and this is the book I need for references, right? So where do I put it to read it? Oh, okay. Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Alright, so use this on items to expect. A hunter's boon. Let's see. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishments. Okay, so let's take a look at the yellow. It's yellowy white in color. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to expand. It gives me a sensation of power. It looks like a 2. So maybe. But it's supposed to come from a predator without many embellishments. Are those bows? It has some evil quality to it I do not like to hurt it. We could indeed try. I think I'm gonna try this one. It's the only thing that, like, looks like it's fully from an animal. Yes. Cool. Okay. Hunter's Boon. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Yes. Okay, so we got new book pages. We can add labels. Yes, so I want to add a label. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is so much cooler than Strange Fortune, because this one has a lot more items we can use. So I think I'm going to use this color for stuff like power. Hunter's Boon. And we can change the shape. I don't know if the shape really matters. I like that one. Okay, and just so you guys know, oh, they don't have that symbol. It was on the board below. But a lot of symbols like that are like this represent horns of animals. So I kind of like that one for the Hunter's Boon. Oh, okay. It's more complicated. Alright then. Yep, we're gonna label this. Perfect. Let's pet the kitty. Oh, this is a good. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Okay. A shadow. A shadow hold, or Ashadic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an Oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Okay, so it's going to have this symbol, and it's going to be some sort of container. I don't see a container over here. So this bottle might be it. Yeah, that looks like it. That symbol. I have nothing to remark. Okay. These markings have been carved in. Yeah, because that's the only container. Let's try it. Yes. Shadow holds. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Alright, so now we have to label it. So I think for things of the supernatural, I'm gonna use like this white color. I like that one. Or actually, I like that one. Do they have the shadow hold symbol? So I like this. Oh, I think somebody may have unplugged my computer. There we go. That should do it. And let's talk to our next person, David Schaefer. What's with all these ravens flying about Underweir today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Oh, nice. We got a letter. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Alright, so I guess I can archive or put that here. Stanley Hume. I want an Osik ring. Osik. That pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Osik ring. Okay. We're looking for a ring. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Heart and peace. So, I don't think this is just a ring. But let's check this out. Osik ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Osik ring up to their ear. Fortune, the serpent goddess. So maybe the symbol is on the ring somehow. So oh, these have drawers. So side quest. Let's find out what's in the drawers. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door, EW. Oh, did these go here? That goes somewhere. Gotta go somewhere. Yeah, there's this. I don't want to put it anywhere just yet. Okay, we got a magnifying glass. Awesome. On thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. A Jernic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Okay. Ooh, I've got a compass to explore. Got a map. A map of Under Mirror. What is this? I don't know what this is. Something that says we are here. Oh, that's cool. They have strange horticulture on here. I was gonna say, it's in the same village. So, basically, my other shop is that number 2 labeled right there. Okay, so let's find strange antiquities. It's 29. Okay. So next door would be this, no? Would be this right here, right? Let's see, the proprietor, a Mrs. Brandmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, will you? I can't say no to Eli after all. He's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Alright, I discovered some new items. Awesome. I can put them about, I guess. And perfect. So I'm still looking for a ring, unless it's this, but it's like, I feel like this comes with the whole hand. So, can we bring these above? Yes. So we've got some other objects. Let's see. I don't think that's a ring. I wonder if this game has the rising dread if you give the wrong object. Yep. Okay. That definitely was not what we were looking for. So let's take... I'm going to take another look at it. So... there are objects that were originally made as offerings to the goddess, so it might not be a ring. They're hard to come across. They keep vermin at play. So maybe it's got like a serpent or the goddess on there. Or maybe the symbol on her necklace. Alright, let's take a That's very specific. It has an energy on it. Really? Okay. That's kind of cool. That sort of looks like a serpent's eye. Green marble, iron, blue and sea, intricate detailing. Maybe. Let's check this out. I really like this. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's said to keep vermin away. Maybe it's an owl. Is there any other ones that... The problem is that the description wasn't very detailed. I need to look at that next one. So it's kind of like two circles. We've also got this like serpent intertwining design. I feel like that has something to do with it. I'm just not connecting the dots the right way yet. Wow, maybe it's this. Maybe. And if we come up with the thread... Oh, too close. I'm really looking for symbols I think I saw this symbol on her dress. Maybe it's this? Nope. Man, I have a bad feeling about getting too close to that thread. Maybe I should use a hint. Oh, what does that do? Oh, it's a moon. I'm intrigued. You guys know me, I love moons. Do things change on a different moon cycle? Okay, I'm intrigued. Oh, look at this spider. What does it say again? I don't think it's that. Wasn't there a button for a hint? I don't see the hint. Oh, I can definitely archive that. Oh, here's a hint. Okay. I'm looking for something macabre, so maybe something a bit grisly that makes me think of death. Ah, okay. Let's see. Do we have something? That was grisly, but he didn't like that one. This one? No, it just has an energy about it. Nothing to unmark. No. I noticed a slight out-of-body feeling. No. I don't like how this makes me feel. Very specific. So you don't have any remarks on any of this stuff. There's a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. Okay, well, I don't have anything clearly that do I have anything that would fit here? Nope. Nope. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do if I don't think I have the options. Perhaps ring in the name is yeah, I don't have any rings. I'm looking for a grisly object in a ring shape that gives off a hissing sound when I hold it to my ear. I mean, I guess that's like sort of a ring shape. Maybe. Okay, it's definitely this one. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay, that's kind of annoying that just because it's made of foam, it satisfies the description in the pod. Okay. I can do that. Go away. Okay. So that was called Ossic Ring. That was meant to keep her memory. I guess we could do green. Do you have anything that looks like circles? I would like that one. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Voice of Cernunnos. Okay, so Voice of Cernunnos. The name of Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze toy that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a dwarf. I was about to say that because pagans are very similar to Wiccans. So, hold on, chat. I sorry about that. Just got some good news that the clogged toilet in my house is no longer clogged. Hooray! Alright, back to this. So this is going to be bronze and holding a symbol like this, a toy. And I think that's going to be this. What is it made out of? Gold. No. Okay, we need to find something with bronze with kind of like a circular symbol. Maybe this? Only that part is bronze, so I doubt it. It might be that. Yay! Nice. Okay. Voice of Cernunnos. Let's label this. Alright, I like it. And this was... We don't have one that's close to the horned god. So we could use... Alright, so that's the end of the first day. Let's take a look at some of the characters. Oh, there's only one that we didn't go over. The Ornithologist Edmund Bishop. The 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learned to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. So, what is this visits? Day 1. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. Oh, so I guess, like, this is just the dialogue over again of the day. Okay. Of course, the cat doesn't have any dialogue. Okay. Well, this is a good stopping point. We are going to end the stream for this game in a half hour at 10:30 my time. I'm going to come back and we're going to play My Little Universe. So I would appreciate anybody to come back and tune in for that. If you like this game, if you want to watch this game again, I will be streaming it again every Wednesday, so I'll see you next Wednesday. If you want to come by, obviously I'm doing My Little Universe next, but tomorrow on Thursday, I will be doing Hogwarts Legacy, and I believe I have another one scheduled. Let me check. That is a good question. See, this is what happens when I go on vacation. I get in vacation mode and I forget my own schedule. So yes, tomorrow is Hogwarts Legacy and The Sims 3. So you can come by for that tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow or later tonight for My Little Universe, I will see you next week for more strange antiquities. Don't forget, in the chat and also in my profile is the link to subscribe for free through Amazon Prime. I am also dropping the link in the chat to join the Discord. If you're not part of it yet, please join. Our community is really great. We have a lot of fun there. We'd love to have you. And of course, I just have to drop my sponsors information. W Energy. If you order and use my discount code, you will get 10% off of every order. And that's not just your first order, every order you get 10% off. Helps me, and obviously helps you. Their stuff is great. I'm not just saying that. I was given one tub for free and loved it so much that I have been buying it and have replaced it with my Red Bull addiction. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. Come back in 30 minutes and we'll play My Little Universe together. If I don't see you later, I just want to say, to stay witchy.